Nifty is almost back to the day's low, about 5 points away from that, 78 points in terms of decline. Last 5 minutes seen a little bit of pressure coming in, but again, it's not breaking the day's low. It's just around that, but it's probably looks like as if it's a matter of time. It may go ahead and break that low. 79 points down for the Nifty, 65 points down for the Sensex. Let's pull up the mid-cap, small-cap index, and you get a sense that even selling pressure is there, or even they are not spared. So a Nifty Junior is down 1. Mid-cap index is down about 0.7 and small cap is down about 0.6% or so. So it's looking in slightly, slightly lower in terms of performance versus what we have seen so far. Let's just look at the large cap movers. Rupee is at 67.32, so there is some amount of pressure over there. But if we look at the large cap players, Lupin is now back to the day's low, 7.5% in terms of decline. HDFC is down 4.08. I think that has put incremental pressure. Z Entertainment 3.5% lower. ITC down 2.8. So it's the heavyweights that are really cracking and taking the markets on the lower side. Ruchit Jain, equity technical analyst at Angel Broking, is now joining us. Ruchit, good afternoon. First correction in the last 15-20 days. Do you see that it's a reversal of a trend and we may go closer to 7,200, at least in the near term?
Well, good afternoon, Pankaj. Pankaj, overall, since it's been last 7 to 8 trading sessions wherein we have not seen any directional momentum coming in, although in today's trading session we have seen some sort of correction, but overall it's still in that range itself. Last 7 trading sessions, 7,415 to 7,580 has been the range, and as of now we still believe that unless markets, the prices itself give any clear-cut direction and move beyond this range, this market won't give any directional momentum. Stock specific or sector specific moves which we are seeing in today's session would continue. So I think if anyone is looking to take trade in the index, the trend is still not clear whether it would be a reversal of a trend or continuation of the up move. More of a stock specific opportunities would continue in next few trading sessions. Let the markets break either below 7,400 or above 7,580, 7,600 to get some clear directional move. Till that, it's advisable to go on a stock specific trades.
Right. Lupin, what will be your call over there? Last time I think we spoke and it was looking in strong. Have all the levels been breached and now it should underperform?
Yeah, so last time we spoke around this I think 1760, 1770, wherein we had suggested because of this double bottom formation within a range, it should move about 1850, 1860. It exactly went up to those levels, and again in today's trading session it has shown correction from those levels. On the lower side, support for the stock would coming around 1710, 1715, which was the previous low within this consolidation range. So one should not, we are not recommending to create fresh buy positions over here now, since in today's trading session with the gap down opening, it seems that on any pullbacks now this gap, today's gap would act as a resistance. So we are recommending our clients to avoid trading in the stock as of now and not to buy at the current levels.
Right, but would you want to sell further from here on?
I think the overall pharma space, if we see today, has gone a good correction phase, and there are opportunities in other mid-cap pharma names which may correct going ahead. Amongst the pharma names, I think rather than Lupin, which is already down by 6% in today's trading session, other name is Glenmark Pharma amongst the mid-cap, which I believe is a good sell in this space. Around resistance of 89 days of exponential moving average in today's session, the stock is forming a bearish engulfing pattern, which is a reversal pattern. This is indicating that we may see some good correction in the stock going ahead. So keeping a stop loss above 840, I think Glenmark Pharma is a good candidate for going short at current levels.
Right, but you would not want to go long on the entire pharma pack?
Yeah, Pankaj, definitely one should not go long in the pharma pack as of now. Within this consolidation today, in fact, is the first day where we have seen a good correction starting in. And the previous trend of the entire pharma pack, if we see last 8 to 10 months, has not been that great. So it may be just a continuation of the trend which we have seen in last 8 to 10 months. So one should clearly not go long in this sector as of now. Amongst the stock specific, although we are liking Dr. Reddy, I don't think Dr. Reddy would correct that much. The stock has consolidated or has been consolidating since last 2 to 3 months and is showing signs of accumulation. So probably, but that won't be a short-term trading bet. If anyone has view from 2 to 3 months, then Dr. Reddy is the only stock among in this space which we are recommending to go along to our clients. But apart from that, we think that one should not be very aggressive to trade any long side in the pharma space now.
Right. How would you go ahead and look at, some of the other names like HDFC, because they generally don't fall. Today it's down 4%, of course, influenced by the Goldman report that has come out. But do you think that these are real signs of withdrawal coming in?
Yeah, as I said, Pankaj, earlier, that it would be more of a stock-specific moves. And today we have seen that although the most of the banking and financial names are holding steady. Although HDFC Limited is not a part of the Bank Nifty, but in spite of that, today the stock has been correcting. Yesterday it has shown a good reversal pattern near its resistance area, and today's follow-up down move indicates that we may see some more pain in the stock. Around 1076 is where I think the stock is headed in near term. So clearly one should avoid creating any long positions in HDFC Limited just because it has fallen about 3.5–4% today. I think some more fall up to 1076 could be seen in next couple of days in this stock.
Right. How would you look into ITC? After the budget move, it's really stopped moving around?
Again, one more stock in which more of a consolidation is taking place after the budget. It just for 2 to 3 trading sessions, the stock showed a good up move from 270 to 330. But since then, stock is clearly consolidating in the range of 310 to 330. 310 would be the trigger level to watch. In case if the stock moves below 310, then it may trigger another selling up to 298. But again, more of a consolidation, I think the stock would continue. 310, 330 would be the range where the stock would continue to trade.
Right, but again, really no major movement or no major traction that you see into this name?
Yeah, no major trending action is there in this space.
Right. How would you look into Zee Entertainment? There has been a news flow about an aircraft acquisition because of which it's down about 4%. But it's minuscule, when you compare it to the size of Zee, and they have always had a fleet, just that now they have a bigger fleet of aircraft. So do you think it's an initial sort of a reaction and the stock may bounce quite soon?
Well, I'm not that bullish on the stock, Pankaj, because if I observe since July 2015, that is almost 7 to 8 months, the stock has been consolidating in a broad range of 350 to 440, although it's a very broad range of about 80–90 rupees. But usually after an up move, when such broad consolidation comes, it is indicating a signs of distribution taking place. So I think there's some sort of distribution seen in this stock at every higher levels. Again, 410 for in very near term would act as a strong resistance, and unless the stock goes above 410, I believe there are high chances the stock would again test the lower end of the range which we have seen in last 6 to 8 months. 350, 355 is the lower end of the range, and the stock could head towards that 350, 355 mark. So one should clearly stay away and not create any long position on this stock. In fact, any bounce towards 390 could be used as opportunity to go short on this stock. Keep a strict stop loss above 410 for target of around 350, 355.
Right. Idea, any view? 99 rupees now?
Well, again, even here the prices have been consolidating. The low top, low bottom formation, although is continuing, but we are not seeing, the momentum going down. What we have seen in earlier sell when the stock crashed in January. No signs of reversal yet, so one should clearly avoid creating any positions in this stock. Within this space itself, if I see, then Bharti Airtel since last few trading sessions have shown good strength, and with the formation of a wolf wave pattern at the end of January, the target according to that pattern is coming through 360, 365, which is still bit far upside from current levels. So I think Bharti would continue to outperform Idea in near term, and rather than picking up Idea at current levels, any dip should be used as an opportunity to create long positions in Bharti Airtel.
Right. Would you be looking to sell Idea at these levels, because it's really refusing to show any sort of movement?
Well, Pankaj, going a sell over here does not give a good risk-reward ratio. During the month of January, the stock had already shown a sharp fall from 145 to 100 rupees, and since then the prices are consolidating near 100 to 110 itself. So from the 110 resistance zone, the prices have already moved to support of 100 or 99. So if anyone is creating short positions over here, then obviously the stop loss has to be above the higher end of the range, which is definitely not favorable. So clearly don't go short in Idea at current levels. Amongst this space, Bharti Airtel looks a good buy on any dips, and that only should be the strategy to trade in the telecom sector.
Right. As far as Idea is concerned, what was the 2008 low? Has it breached that?
No, 2008 low well is far from current levels. So if you just see, that was around 38 or 39. So if I just observe, then last from 2013 around in 2030 the low made was around 101. So it's trading around those 2013 lows. So probably from 2013 to 2015 the rise which took, that entire 100% of that has been retraced now. So that's why I think more of a consolidation would take place now around 100 rupees for the stock.
Right. BHEL, what will be your view? Similar sort of a view, 99, 98. It stabilized there and then went back to 105, 106.
Broader trend for BHEL still continues to be negative. The low top low formation, low top low bottom formation is still in place for this stock. In the recent fall, there was a gap down opening towards 118, 117. On any pullbacks, I think 117, 118. If the stock comes, then that would be again a good opportunity to create short positions in this stock. One should clearly not do any kind of bottom fishing in BHEL over, since the broader trend is still down. After the downtrend is complete in this stock, the way the stock has shown a downside momentum in last 6 to 8 months, I think there would be a long phase of sideways consolidation. I think then only if we find some sort of accumulation of volumes coming in that consolidation phase, then only some buying could be done in that phase. But unless we see now consolidation coming in this stock, one should clearly avoid taking any long positions in BHEL.
Right. As far as L&T is concerned, I remember last time you told me if it closed above the 1200 mark, you would be interested to look at it. It's not done that, but any sort of view, can one look at it on the long side?
Well, we may see a minor up move in here about up to 1240. Probably last 6 to 8 trading sessions, along with the markets itself, the stock has been consolidating. But again, there are no major signs that a big up move is set in from current levels, in spite of the stock have corrected significantly in last 6 to 8 months. In last 15-20 trading sessions, when markets have shown good upside momentum from its lower levels, we have not seen that significant upside coming in this stock, which clearly indicates that at higher level there is a selling pressure and there is no positive momentum picking up in this stock in spite of markets coming up. So that's a negative sign. We may see some sort of bounce back up to its next resistance of 1235, 1240. But again, that's not a significant rise from where the stock is currently trading. So I think some sort of consolidation could take place in this stock. 1230 to 1140 is the range in which the stock could trade in next 10 to 15 sessions.
Right. Something like a Adani Ports sharp bounce back, but again, not refusing or not looking quite convincing when it is going up.
The stock has already shown a good bounce back in the last few sessions and now is trading around its resistance zone of 240. I don't think that the stock would go significantly above 240 near term. So I think if anyone is holding long positions, trading long positions in the stock, it's a good opportunity for them to exit it over here.
Rochit, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Always a pleasure talking to you. We're taking a break, coming back in 2 minutes. Markets meanwhile continue to be at the day's low. 7,450.60 is essentially where the Nifty has been hovering.